Hey guys, welcome. I have auto tune on. Fuck me. All right, sorry about that. So we're gonna design a bass today. That I use a lot. Like a style that I use a lot. And this is what we're gonna be doing today. Cool. So what we're going to be designing is this. Cool. So let's hop right into it. So the main LFO shape you want to make here is, let's put this on fucking trigger. I don't know why it's not. So the main shape you want to make is just copy this right here. And we're not using any filtering or anything like that. Except for like if you count this. But because the most of the sound is happening after Serum. So like without any of the processing. And if you have Ableton, you have all of this shit, so don't worry. Alright, so first things first is go into Spectral and get the Reese Mess 2. Get that going. And then let's turn this off because we're not using it. And then turn our unison up to 3. And then detune it at -0.09 is what I have it at. But you can mess around with different detunes because it changes the sound. Like I'll show you here. But I found 9 was like just in this harmonic sweet spot, you know? And first thing we want to automate is the level. So you drag it all the way down, put it on the level, put it on phase as well. And it gives it, I'll show you what phase does. If you put it on there with an LFO, it gives it like a different... Let me mute all this shit real quick. So like without it, and then with it, so it gives it this like almost like pitch shift thing going on, you know. And then we want to do the level, the wavetable position, and like you don't have to do it exactly how I do it. Like whatever feels right to you. If it's over here or up here, there's a little bit more harmonics in the higher end fucking position. So there's that. And then you turn your noise on, bring it up to, what do I have it at? Pretty low, because once we hit it with all these OTTs, like if it's fucking up here, all you're gonna hear is the white noise. So you don't want that. And then as well, to give it some more movement on the wavetable on a varying position, like on a varying position, I put this shape I'm pointing to my screen like you can see that. I put this shape here, and I put it to like 0, like the rate, God damn it, what do you call it? The amount to 0, and then right here it has it, so you can see it only automates only on the very end of this. Actually put it on half. Because I only want it on that last one where so I can change, and you can move it up. So like now I've got it at 42, you know. So now it will be it'll just be it'll be different on the very end there. So, and then really what's happening here is I have nothing going on the hyper thing, and then 1% and then 47% on dimension, just adding a little bit of width, even though we have some with the unison. So it's not a completely, it's just making it wider. And then here on the, one more thing on the fucking oscillator table. LFO 3, put it on trigger, and this way, and put this on the CRS like this. So basically you're getting this like attack, and sometimes like it doesn't really come through without the compression yet, but what you're getting is this like, and you could put it on even like, you could even automate it so it's like, so it's doing, when I'm doing that bum 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 bum. So that, oh fuck, yeah, I didn't realize that. So I have an automation here to make it go dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? So this rate, you just click it, or you know, you just click it, and then it'll pull up here, right? And then you just from if this is the value it's at, right? Bum, 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 bum. Then we add this. But I'll probably bring this back now, so I just like, it's kind of like this, so it's just like this subtle attack to it. Alright, cool. And then this last thing, actually two last things, is this frequency. I'm putting it on a bell, and I'm automating this with LFO1. So like that, boom, to 20. Cool. And then I'm putting this one at a bell. Oh, and the Q is down to 43%, and the gain is at 13. And then this frequency is about here, and then it's LFO1 automating negatively to negative 38, and then Q is at 60, and then negative 10 dB down on the bell. And then the last thing is I automated the pitch to go down on the very end. So I just selected the pitch bend, and then it's going down 2 semitones on the very end. Cool. Now we get to see the sound come to life on this part. So we can get that fucking just that sick sound there. Alright, so let's break it down. So I'm gonna just turn it off. So what you're gonna wanna do is just go to OTT, add it, and then add 3 of them. I like to group it up, and by grouping it up, you can just hit Shift, over arrow, Command G, right? Boom, 3 OTTs. Already fuller. I'm gonna turn this ping pong off for now. Cool. And then I took this auto filter. See this automation here? Bum, 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 bum. That's our main filter here. So if we go to audio, no, what am I talking about? If we go to auto filter, add it after the OTT. Boom, just set it right in the middle. Resonance about there, so it's right on this middle line here. And then, so then we'll have this with no automation. Let me turn this down. Quiet as fuck, right? So we're compressing the signal, OTT, like we're OTTing it, then auto filter. Now we're gonna hit it again with, before actually we hit it with a saturator. Boom, +7. Cool. And then 3 OTTs after that bitch. Boom, boom, boom. Cool, so it sounds sick already, which is a good sign, because now we're about to draw in this automation. And if you want, so what you want to do is you want to go to the envelope. No, fucking, what am I talking about? You want to go to the filter. You got this thing. Just it's fucking the frequency of the filter, and we're gonna move it like here. We're gonna draw this automation. Like once you click on it, this will pop up. So this show automations, right? And because I like to copy this stuff, I'll hit this little this little plus sign, move this over, and so we got this whole lane where we can duplicate, do all types of shit. So we got that wow, wow, and then we've got a double here, that da thing. So we could, there's 2 ways we can go about that. We can go up, down. We can do a weird little thing like this, you know, or we can go just like pretty straightforward where we're going pop, pop. And it's nice to have like that, but like, since we have the control here, not just duplicating over it, but doing like a little variation, so it's like fucking, where it opens up a little less, you know. So we got that, and then we'll probably go, it might be cool to go up, down like that on the end. And then I just added a little delay on the very end with an automation going up, so it's not playing here, but then like cutting out some of the, because if it's up, it'll reduce some of the like level of the signal. So I just kind of bring it up slowly just so it fills up this empty space here. And then I basically did the same thing here, right? So I'll duplicate that channel, move it over here, right? But change the filter. Fucking hell, I made a mess. All right, boom. And then go up like that. And then I'll take this rate. I'll have to delete this rate, so you can right click here, delete automation, and then make sure that the pitch thing is only on envelope on this, because you don't want it to duplicate over if you want this effect where it's going brrrr. So then we'll also probably automate the pitch so it goes up like, you know what I'm saying? So then we have it going into that, so it's like blah, 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 blah. And I hear that it's cutting out a little bit before I wanted to, so I'll drag this LFO that's controlling the level over a little bit. Cool. So that's what we have there. And then, yeah, with everything, you know, I just created like this top loop earlier. with another hat. And then Infect had this cool clap. I put a delay on it. And then this atmosphere from Virtual Riot. Someone's calling me, dude. Fucking swing them. So like together, when we're in the key of E, it sounds really cool. And we can sing over if we want, because dubstep doesn't have to be boring with no voices. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comments, fucking dick pics, if you want to send them my way, be much appreciated. Much love to y'all. Keep killing it. Peace.